Hello and welcome to this video. I want to talk about the Mycenae in this video and the system that worked for me, and especially the court system and the traditions. I found this awesome in this game of Pharaoh, that every time you start a campaign it creates a dedicated save for it. So I just started one to just go inside. This is for the previous video I made about the map, so I'm going to delete it. And I got stuck with Mycenae. Mycenae was so interesting to me that I got stuck with it, and I had 4 failed trials for Mycenae. You can see I didn't go far. Actually 3 trials. I failed first 11 turns, 9 turns, and then 24 turns until I got it sort of right, and this campaign has been going for 75. So I can go to any of these saves and I can just go from any turn, and this helps me with making of the video, so I don't have to play and then I can just go back in time. So I'm going to go back in time and show you what is happening every turn. Not every turn, but the most key things about traditions and court system for Mycenae. It's a very interesting game. I really fell in love with this one, even though it's very difficult for my computer to run it at full graphics. It sometimes lags. So thank you for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me greatly. So let's go to Mycenae, this save, and we go to the turn 5 at the start of the turn. So here when you start you can choose the ambition, and depends on your like your plan, what you want to do. So I'm just going to choose anyone. I have played this game before. So here is Mycenae. You can see in the turn 5 you don't still have access to court and path to power and ancient legacy. So these 3 are gray out for you. Here in Mycenae at this point you see I have not much gold. I'm not making much gold, so I have some treaties to make gold. Here diplomacy is very important. Diplomacy is good in this game. It's robust. I like it. Reminds me of 3 Kingdoms, but it's better than 3 Kingdoms. So I'm doing some stuff and I don't have gold. So from my previous playthroughs, if I stick with these 2 people here, Arcadians and Pylos, Knossos is going to declare war on me and it's going to be difficult. And I was exploiting this early in the game. What I was doing is I didn't go and wipe out this army. It's between this settlement, which blocks him from exiting this area, and then this fort, and it just keeps attacking me. I don't kill it, and I get
truly the
legitimacy and stuff from it. I get points from it. I get food from it. So I didn't kill him first. I just let him keep attacking me, and then just like victory, easy victory every turn. He cannot do any damage. So it was an exploit, I find. It would be better for Creative Assembly to patch this. Like when these guys who have no hope lose, they just vanish. Other than that, I can just fight them, and then get experience from each battle and pump up my generals. This is rank 5. Agamemnon did the whole fighting. He's rank 6. Now I'm ranking this guy up. And I want to recruit more troops.
Opulence and order suit
and attack this guy, which was my friend. I get some penalties for doing so, but because they have access to gold, I don't find any gold settlements that I can easily grab here at the beginning of the game. So they have gold, and for many things in this game you need gold. Gold is of course not an abundant resource, so I try to capture this region and avoid war with Knossos, and solidify the lands around me. So create a unified safe house here for myself and get access to more resources and hopefully more battles. And these guys were very weak in general, military wise. Their friendship is not a good idea. These guys who have access to bronze were more worthy opponent. We had a non-aggression pact with them. They broke it and they attacked me because these two are close. This is turn 5 and this court system opens at turn 9. So we're going to go and come back at turn 9. So now I have access to court and I have access to power of the crown, and I also have access to ancient legacy. Now I can showcase these things for you. So here I have legitimacy of 58.
Know that you insult
the
dignity
Wannax,
of
which
my
is the
court.
King of Kings sort of thing, he has 75. And here I can do some schemes. Some of them depends on my character's position in the court. So now here I'm the Achaean Hectus, and I can give discounts on the troops because I want to recruit my troops, which are mostly melee, and I don't have access to other things. I want to give myself discounts, obviously. So I'm still Achaean Hectus here in the court. I get free units. So if I want to,
King Agamemnon.
you see, I can get these special units because I'm the
warriors
Hectus.
ensure my might.
I have access to these units.
The kingdom's fate rests on your willingness to work together.
And here you can see the plots. I have been just doing gossiping, trying to find out what's going on, just get some regard with the Knossos so they don't attack me. It worked, or I don't know what worked. Attacking my allies worked or what. They didn't attack me this time yet, so I'm going to go. You can see here I have all the blessings from my spots, and I'm going to attack Aegeon here. I'm poised to attack, and here also I'm poised to attack. I have not started war yet with them, trying to smash them as soon as possible. But then here we go to power of the crown. So there is a cooldown for civil war to 3 turns, and I have to win battles and try to get my legitimacy past Wannax. Then I can declare civil war and I can claim the throne of the Wannax from him.
Speak
so what is
honestly and
available
weigh
in
your
court?
words.
Everybody
I want
can
a
do
court
some stuff to
worthy of the
others.
name.
You can remove yourself from the court by cost to occupy the position in the court if you are removed yourself. And here we have intrigues we can do. So there are some things that you can conspire. If you know there is a plot, let's say you know the plot of this person against this person, then you can go and conspire with them and help them win the plot against this guy, for example. Here you can assist them, pay them gold, and use one of your court actions and get 120 regards with them. So I found out that these regards are a very, very good thing. If you have gold, you can invest in regards for people. And gossip is just reveals what they're going to do, and you get some little bit of regards with them. Here we have make a request. This one you can ask this to give you some of superpowers of court. So this guy you can ask for elite warriors and army wages reduction. This guy you can, he's a grand telestas, which is sort of treasury, and you can ask him to give you embezzling funds or give you discounts on the conscription. This guy you can get for temple builders and piety. You can get piety here, which helps you with your deity that you choose. You increase your favor with the god you choose. And from the Wannax, support for your threaten plots, and also help you with the other plots that you have. They can request this from you. And you can plot against. You cannot plot against the Wannax for threaten. If you threaten someone after you are successful, they will vacate the position here they have in code. Let's say I target him. I cannot target Wannax. The only way to remove Wannax is through a civil war. And here you can discredit them. And here the chance of the any action is written here, and it depends on your legitimacy. The higher your legitimacy than your enemy, it's going to be easier for you to do whatever you want to do to them. So let's say the legitimacy fallen, you can even discredit them and grab more of their legitimacy. You can blackmail them and get regards and gold from them, which is useful. It's more effective way to get regards if you don't like that person in the court. And yeah, that's all about the court. So here is the system. If I go higher than this guy, or any of these other ones go higher than this guy, who is the Wannax at the moment, they can challenge him. Challenging means you will start a civil war and sort of like destroy them, attack them, and get more legitimacy. At the end of these 10 turns, or more than 10 turns for the civil war, whoever has more legitimacy is going to become the new Wannax. Let's say any of these factions or me, we have more legitimacy, we are going to beat him. And if he has more, then he stays Wannax, and then there is a peace between us with a timeout. So it will be a peace, everybody gain whatever, they will hold on to it, and that will be it. So here's the Patreon deity, which is Apollo, and here we have legitimacy support, which I don't know how to use, honestly. So I don't know, if you go here, you can
profit to be had.
Ask for legitimacy support. I don't know, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't work for me. I don't know how to do it. So if you know how to do it, in the comment section, just let me know. Maybe a barter. Yeah, I don't know how to use this legitimacy support. And then here we have the ancient legacy. One is through Atreus, which is you have any faction you declare war with, or they declare war on you, you get some objectives which you have to complete, and then it gives you points. You can store up to 300 points, and you can do amazing things with these points. This is the icon of the thing, and then you get dominance. You can use it in diplomacy, in court, and then you can use it for struggle of the crown, which is in the civil war. You can use it. You also can yeah, here's a detailed explanation of here, this part, you can read it. And the other one, which I didn't choose in this game, you can get through vassals, defensive or military alliances. You can open recruits for your own. You mean you can help your allies, and you can get recruits from other parts of the map, better units. Actually, basically you can have access more to better units. Then you can get unity tires. You can organize games. This was what put me off, because I had to give some of my things. You have to give them to the winners, and then the invited ones will declare peace with you. So this is a way of getting rid of unwanted wars, easy peace getting. But I didn't follow this. I think the dominance was a better idea for this campaign, and I went with it. Anyways, let's move to turn 12, where the civil war cooldown is 0. So let's just claim that. So here you can now at this point I have 70 legitimacy, and I can start a civil war. So if I do this, I get this cutscene, and then I start a civil war, and I have to also fight with the I get to war with this faction, which was Wannax. And I didn't do it in the gameplay. I didn't do this in the gameplay because I'm already at war. I have conquered this region. But suddenly after that, Athens have declared war on me. Pylos has declared war on me. I'm fighting in a war in two fronts. I pissed out with this guy and go and capture this guy because this looks like a more dangerous threat. They are more militaristic. They have force and stuff here. This guy didn't have much. He's weak. So I said, okay, you can leave today, but this one who has access to bronze and can muster very good units, I thought to pressure him more. So I didn't declare war in this campaign at this point, and you'll see it in the future. To just resolve my issue at the surroundings first. So let's go forward in the save to turn 23. So here I just have destroyed Pylos, and here we have 6 turns to the end of the civil war. I have 136 legitimacy, and I can start a civil war. I haven't started civil war at this point, but you can see Knossos already have started, and I think they are doing very well because they got up. But because I fought more battles, I have got more legitimacy here with my troops here.
King Agamemnon.
I got to a fight with 2 stacks of the enemies, and I defeated them with single-handedly with this Agamemnon's army. I really smashed them, and it was a very tough fight, but I divided the forces, and as the other one was entering the battle, I finished him off. Then I turned to the other enemy, and I got through severe losses, but I managed. That one gave me like around 35 legitimacy point. So the more tough the opponent is in the battle, they're going to give you more legitimacy. I also have 200 dominance, which I can use for various reasons. But you can see here I still haven't joined the civil war. I let others to start. If I join the civil war, now this cooldown to the resolve of the civil war will be reset. So let's say I join. You see this one from 6 go to 9, 3 more, and I have made peace with these guys, and I have made peace with Athens. Just to destroy Pylos, focus on him because I must fight on so many fronts. I don't want to go through the headache of recapturing my own provinces and building again. So now we go forward to the time that I have sort of won. So you see others have joined the civil war. There is time. Now
I accept that words also
Achilles have also declared war. So Achilles already is present here on the Troy's soil. They have conquered this area. I still have no presence in Troy's map. I have removed this other settlement, capture it, consolidate over this area. I have 2 fully controlled provinces. This province and this province is fully controlled by me. I have vassalized Athens because they were very weak, and I got the opportunity to vassalize them. Hopefully I can just keep them at bay. That time I thought it's better than fighting when I have a very important war to win in Troy. I'm going to show you after I won the civil war. So after the civil war, I'm still at war with Troy, and because of my high legitimacy, I have won the civil war. I never sent yet any troops to Troy. By just collecting legitimacy, I have already won the crown. They have lost battles to Achilles.
I shall keep
I have now 4 vassals, which are, you know, these factions. The reason I didn't go to Troy is that I got to war with Ajax. So Ajax control all this area, and this area here, and I conquered this from Ajax and making my vassal at the end, and they only have this island. Because I fought all of these wars, just my own wars, and Achilles was busy with Troy, fighting back and forth here, keeping them at bay. Because of all the legitimacy I collected from here, and also all the dominance that I got from here, I won the civil war. So now I am the ruler of the court. I cannot put anybody assigned here, but I have everything. I have 45,000 food, a lot of gold, 7,000 gold. Can buy a lot. You can see my situation here with the treaties. So I'm non-aggression pact and everything with people. I can see that I can just talk to this guy, give him a non-aggression pact, and he says ask for resources from them to pay me off. So at this point, I have to always keep my legitimacy high to deter, first of all, to protect myself.
Mind your mouths in this court.
A crown, the more legitimacy you have, it's more difficult for anybody else to challenge you and try to blackmail you or, you know, do bad stuff to you. So you always have to keep your legitimacy high. It drops every turn, but here the power of the crown, if I get to 150 legitimacy, I get tier 1 powers. So let's go through these powers. The first thing is that you can fill 2 positions in court. So one is here, and then you can fill 2 more positions here in the court. That's a very good thing because you have less headache, less people to manage. You get 1 action points every turn, and this is 5. So if all of them attack you at the same time, your position becomes vulnerable. If you have locked out 2 of these positions, it's easier for them to manage and they cannot do anything to you in the court. So that power is quite good. I got that one first. And then this one, which is forced annex. If you have this power, you can force annex. Like for example, I have problem with this faction here, Cassiopeia. They are Thracians, and if I go to diplomacy,
I've got what it takes.
I can, if I have this, I can press this button and annex them. Even there's no treaties between us. It's not a confederation. It's just annex. So I just annex them. I don't give any explanation. It has a cooldown, and it's a very cool feature that you can just capture these small settlements, press a button, and they are annexed to your territory because they only have 1 settlement. So you can see all of these people have 1 settlement. You can annex them. You will not run out of sub targets for this power. So it's quite a very good thing. So you can here get more powers. The other one is your generals will rank up very fast. That one I didn't feel like is going to be useful because I'm going to be in so many wars. I don't need this. And this one is also useful. So these 3 are very useful to me. Remote colonization. You don't need to send an army. Anytime near you something like this happens, that some place is raised, you can just click on it and then colonize it. Here there will be a option for you to colonize it and use it. Of course, I was challenged. I was challenged by Lycia and this other faction, Ephesus, for the crown. So later on, when I got more power, they still challenged me to take the power from me. Lycia got a lot of
the kingdom is
legitimacy from I don't know where, and it started the civil war against me. So I'm going to go to that save. So here I'm at war with these 3 factions, with Troy and Ephesus. I have 250 plus legitimacy You can see I can force annex. I already have annexed some place, so it's on cooldown. 10 more turns I can annex another place. And you can see on the map, here was abandoned or destroyed town. I just colonized it. So it was 3 turns ago, I think. And I have already sent my troops to Lycia. They had the most legitimacy at the time. I have defeated them in battle. I got a lot of legitimacy from them, captured the village. I have a lot of dominance, and let's just show you the dominance here for a second. Here is all of the factions that I have subjugated or I had fight with. Here I have defeated them, got 50 points here. So these are the kind of like objectives that it says for you. You have to check them, and if you do all, it gives you a lot of dominance points. At this point I realized that it's very difficult. You cannot cancel.
Good.
It gives you new objectives every time something cancels out, but you know, sometimes it looks like it's buggy. Like for example here, the general has died, has been killed by someone else, but you know, I cannot achieve all of this because someone else killed this guy. So controlling all of this to happen is a very sort of difficult thing to do. So I hope they patch it in the future, so something that is gone, they can replace this with something else or give you new ones. And when, like for example here you have peace with Athena, they can remove it or give you some other options to, you know, gain dominance. You just don't want to always, I mean, some players like me, they use diplomacy as well. I don't want to grow so large because I get penalties for being large. So I have vassals. They are useful. You can put war targets for them. They have their own system, and if they really are incompetent, you can always sort of annex them, or you can confederate with them if they are Greeks or Aegeans. And yeah, I can use this dominance now to sort of like confederate somewhere. So for example here I want to confederate.
You can count
This
on
guy,
me.
I can
A
talk
proper
to them
discussion
and
is
then
a
just
great
use
idea.
dominance. It's not enough, but it's just the idea. I'm just trying to show you. I can also demand resources from my vassals, but I never done that. And let's go come back in 7 turns where this war is over. So this is the turn 75, and it's as much as I have gone in this game. So this is the current state of my campaign, and I really like it. I have played 75 turns. I had a steady growth. I confederated one of my vassals here. This guy is still lurking. I'm going to confederate these people as well. So now I just show you how it's done. So in one more turn I can just force annex them, because Troy participated in the civil war. Now I have a peace with them. I cannot capture this, but I went there here, and then my troops are all outside of my borders. I'm bleeding food. I have a lot of troops standing, but I really like the concept of this game in a sense that it's very difficult to have a strategic depth. It's difficult to have a strategic depth. You can see my country in a sense of the regions that I currently control. If I put it as this, you can see actually how is my map. So these yellow ones are the lands that I control. You can see I control some parts here, and my allies are here, and I have Knossos. So you could say all of this is mine, sort of thing, but you know, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, as it's more like reality, like conquering states and getting nice map shapes, disputed map shapes, not the like straight lines. We are playing another game. I talk about it a lot on my videos. If you are a subscriber, you have been around, you know this is my second video about Pharaoh, and normally I make videos about a game called Stronghold Kingdoms. So this is the game that I play, and in this playthrough we had the Russians securing Australia, okay, and then from Australia they launched attacks to Argentina. So they control Madagascar, they had control Australia, and then they attacked us in Argentina, right? So later on in this game you will see that, let's say this is a powerhouse for the contender, the house 10, the black ones, the black color here is at the moment the ruling party, but these people, the house 19, which is like this purple color, they won, and you know, you can see it's patchy here and there. Some parts they control, some parts others control. And in the real warfare, it is good that you have presence everywhere on the map. So back to the game, it would be nice for me to have a presence around the areas that I'm going to go to have trouble. Like I have some active armies here. If anything happens in this region, I have just immediately send my troops. I have some troops in this region, and of course my base is here. This area is the place that I make my weapons. Buildings here, which will help me to create armies fast. I don't have any standing army on my area, but I can just muster as soon as possible. There are generals ready to take the job. So yeah, I really like this concept of expansion that you have. And then just showing you the map, this is the after turn 70. Just want to show you how much is there to capture, how much is there to grow. So you can see it's just huge. I've played 70 turns. I haven't even seen what's going on in this side of the world. I mean, I conquered a chunk of the map, but I still have a lot of things to do in my region. I'm really impressed by this game. That's all about this video. I hope you find it useful. Thank you for watching. Please press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you find this video useful. I'm going to make a few other videos about Stronghold Kingdoms in the future. If you are interested in that, please go and check out the link at the end of the video. That's also a fun game. It's something like Total War, but it's multiplayer. All of the lords and ladies are real people. Thank you for watching, and until the next one.